Morning everyone, welcome to this qualifying round playthrough in Rookie Division for the Eastern Classics Tournament, as always using true rookie clubs here on the channel. Before we get started, don't forget to hit thumbs up on the video if you like the content, and please do consider becoming a subscriber as well. Let's get started looking at hole number 1. We've got some good shots to show you here. Going with a Katana here with the extra mile, we do have some cross tailwind. 4.5 bar topspin is what we're doing, and then we're going with 1.5, 2 bars side spin to the right, just to bring us in to the flag a little bit more. So 4.5 top spin, 2 right spin at max distance with extra mile 6. Adjustment here, max plus 10. We do not need to push up. If you have extra mile 5, I would suggest going with a power 3 ball, or go with a power 2 ball and then push back up to max afterwards. This to compensate for the lack of distance. Plan here, bounce, and we hit the rough and roll out just before the fringe, which is absolutely perfect. We don't want to get on the green near the fringe, otherwise we won't reach with the putter. So an easy wedge for an eagle. Hole number 2, going with the big topper for the top spin. Max top spin with whatever level of big topper you have, and going with a 1.5 bars of side spin to the right. And just look at the ball guide here. We are aiming 1 ring to the left of that rough that juts out. Adjustment here, mid distance, 0 elevation. Mid distance, 0 elevation. And then, as always with the big topper, just need to concentrate on hitting perfect. Bad great right is going to risk the rough due to the low accuracy of the club. So knuckle down, get that perfect ball away. As you can see, the topspin takes us very, very nicely down the fairway. Anywhere around 335, 340 yards is fine. Second shot, I'm going with the horizon because even in low level gives us plenty of topspin and ball guide. If you don't have horizon, you can go with the big dog as well. I'm going here 7 bars of topspin, 2 bars side spin to the right, and giving myself room for a great right as well. We don't want to push it here. Adjustment here, max distance, 10% elevation. Even though we are not at max, I'm adjusting max numbers due to the headwind. Then, once we're done adjusting, going with plenty of curl. Left edge of the ball almost touching the inside wall of the adjustment ring to the right. Hitting perfect, and the curl will take us very nicely with the top spin down just before the fringe. And once again, very makeable eagle wedge here on hole number 2. Hole 3, there are 2 options here. I'm just going to show you the Goliath though, because it's the aggressive option. Going with 1.5 bars of backspin, 2 bars side spin to the left, and we've just got to aim here as best we can with the ball guide just going to the pin. I would suggest aiming slightly right of pin though, because we do miss left, I believe. Adjustment here is mid distance, 10% elevation. However, bear in mind, if you hit a great left, you will bounce to the left-hand side of the green and you may leave yourself with an unreachable putt. So if you're not confident of hitting perfect, then I would suggest play with the Guardian, max backspin, bounce directly on the front of the green and go for that option instead. But if you want to pursue the hole in 1, then the Goliath is the play. Hole number 4, excellent chance for an eagle. We were very, very close here. I'm going with Quasar for the side spin, and going 4.5 top spin, 2 bars side spin to the right. Adjustment here is max plus 10. Once we are done, we have room to push back up to max as well, which is very nice. Then we're going to take our shot going with just over half a ball of curl to the right. Perfect ball. And bounces very, very nicely there and rolls up onto the fairway. Second shot going to be played with the thorn, and here I'm working out my club distance, and I estimate this to be in between medium and maximum distance. So you've got 2 options. You're looking at your wind app, you can just work out the numbers yourself, or you can place 75% on the slider. Going with a couple of bars of backspin in the end and just aiming as best we can with the low ball guide of the thorn level 4. If you don't know about slider, check out the Academy playlist over on the channel. Lots of content there which will help you. So just adjusting this one 75%, so that's in between mid and max, 0 elevation. Sadly, just conscious of the timer here and the clock's running down, and I may just not have aimed this totally accurately. and we do just miss this one out to the side, but still I'm sure with a little better aim you'll be dropping an eagle here. The speed very good, but just look at that, just a decimal out really, or a smidge off with our aim on hole number 4. Hole 5, going with the backbone and a navigator. And we're going with 2 bars of backspin and half a bar side spin to the right. Now this is a tricky one because the landing spot, as you can see there, the ball guide does move a little bit here, so you just got to try and replicate the position as best you can. Going here with the adjustment medium distance with 10% elevation, mid plus 10. Hitting perfect, but we just need to tweak here. It comes in very nicely. The speed is good, but just missing to the right, so maybe just need to remove the right spin there, would be nice. Hole number 6 is all about securing a safe eagle. Tighten ball for the second shot, but look at the landing position on the drive. I'm going just before the plus yardage with extra mile level 6. So obviously if you've got lower level extra mile, you might want to start at plus 6 or plus 7. Just check your club distances. 4 bars top spin, 2 bars side spin to the left. Adjustment here, even though we are not at max distance of the club, I'm going max numbers plus 20% elevation. Max plus 20. Once we've adjusted, going with the left edge of the Titan touching the outer wall of the adjustment ring to the left and hitting perfect. And as you will see here, topspin does take us very, very nicely as we want to towards the top corner of the fairway. Definitely don't want to go with any more topspin. That is perfect in my opinion. Second shot going with the big dog, and we're going to go for a rough bump. Very nice wind for the second shot, so just backing up slightly. Spin may vary depending on your drive distance here, so in the end I go with half a bar of top spin. I don't think I needed that, to be honest. I would suggest you go with just 0 top spin and just go with 1 bar of left spin only. But we're just looking for that second bounce to be over onto the fringe, and then my adjustment here is max 0. If you are short on your drive, you may need to just stretch out, visualize your adjustment, and go with a tiny bit of overpower, leaving your club at max. Or adjusting, of course, max 0, pushing back up to max. But hopefully 4 bars topspin is going to be fine. Like I say, maybe didn't really need the topspin on the second shot, but just get safely onto the green and take a putt for eagle. Hole number 7, very close again on this one. 1.5 bar backspin, 2 bars side spin to the left with the backbone level 8, blue ring just touching the rough on the right and a small gap between the blue ring and the rough on the left. Obviously different level backbones, you're going to have to adapt. So once again, check your club stats here. Adjustment here is max plus 20. I do feel we maybe need to remove some of the side spin here though. But we have had a good look at this one. Perfect ball, which is all that we really want for a first look. And we bounce here. The speed is good, but look at that, just missing off to the left. So just a little tweak needed there. Good chance of dropping on hole 7. Hole number 8, another one that we've left on the lip, sadly. Quarterback on the drive. Katana ball for the second shot. Go with max backspin with the quarterback level 6, which is just under 3 bars. Then I'm backing up slightly here, so that the second bounce, as you can see, is just 1 ring over the rough there. Adjustment mid distance, 10% elevation. Mid plus 10. Don't need to do anything else here. No curl, no overpower, no push up. Just take a standard shot and you'll see the ball bounces over the rough and the backspin just checks the ball up very, very nicely. We're not risking the rough there and we're not risking the rough the other side either. Second shot here, the sniper is good. If you have it, then go with it for the ball guide. If not, you'll obviously have to play with the Viper. And I'm just going to go with 1 bar of side spin to the right. And look at the position here, blue ring and the rough. So we're just using the blue ring touching the rough and then the ball guide just slightly through the hole. The adjustment I went here was max 25 minus 0.1 because I was not quite at max. However, I would suggest going with max 20. And just check, if you're in plus yardage, obviously you might want to go max 25, but from here, Max 20 would have been nice, but we are super close. Just concentrate on the ball guide. If you are using the sniper, have it going slightly through the hole. But look at this, it's so frustrating. We just take the edge, so maybe a little bit more adjust, 0.1 more would have been good, but a good chance anyway for hole number 8. Finally, onto hole 9, going with the katana for the left spin. 4.5 bars top spin, 3 bars side spin to the left at max distance with extra mile level 6. Nice tailwind here, I adjust max plus 10. And here I'm not tempted to go with a blast. Obviously if you have a big boy driver and a berserker you can try it if you want. It's untested from me, so if you want to give it a go then by all means do so. But max 10, no need to push up, and I'm just getting safely down the fairway here and leaving a sniper second shot, or a viper if you don't have the sniper of course. Now I'm a little bit too far down here to be honest, so I'm just pushing up from minimum distance and then I'm going to apply some backspin. Sadly I just needed a little bit more backspin, so if you are replicating this position I would go with, was going to go with 2 bars of backspin. I changed to 1.5, should have left it at 2. I adjust here in between minimum and medium distance with 10% elevation. I do believe this is a very good wind for the chance at an albatross though, pretty much straight tailwind. But like I say, just go with 2 bars backspin rather than 1.5. We come in slightly hot. It's still not going to risk the eagle, but it would really have been too hot to drop for an albatross to be honest. So a little tweak needed there, but all the best. Good luck in your qualifying rounds. See you soon. Bye for now.